presented by Capital One. If you want one of the best atmospheres in all of college softball, look no further. This is a passionate, die-hard fan base in Fayetteville who love their Razorbacks. It's the 4th straight year hosting a regional, and they welcome in Southeast Missouri State, the Ohio Valley Conference champions. Arizona is already into the 1-0 game tomorrow with a dominant 4.
Early on, but since then, they've been nearly unbeatable.
Rickerman chops it back up the middle. Linestock can't get a glove on it, and Rickerman beats it out with an infield single and is showing some emotion to start the night. The 0-1, that's a slow roller to second. Halverson flips on to second to Prigge, the shortstop, who's covering, and they get the lead runner. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Linestock. Peak tags one into left center field. It's Johnson who camps out underneath it. 2 away.
For programs with my specific program to go to, and then ultimately she's like, I got a lot of attention.
Chopped over towards first. Ellis steps on the bag, and that retires the side. Really good defense behind me. I let them do the work. Johnson floats one into center field. Long run for Hallowell, who lays out and makes the play. Wow. Here as a senior. Laces it up the middle. That's a base hit. Hedgecock decided to use her COVID season, and when she said, when Rylan Hedgecock wants to come back, you don't say no. Skied into right field. Gerwitz calls off everybody. 2 down. In Fayetteville. Bounced over towards third. Wrigley zips to first to end the inning. 1 scoreless from Fayetteville. SEMO and Arkansas. Title last week. They've won 3 regular season conference championships, 2 tournament titles in the last 5 years, as Shore bounces back to Linestock for the first out. Pummeled into left field, and it's caught. Reagan Kramer pulls it in on a dive in left field.
And this one, we might have to take a look.
Ricochets off the glove. Was she able to get her arm underneath it and cup the ball, or did it?
After further review, the field all the field's been changed.
High, and that's when you pull the trigger.
Lunges at this one, flares it into center field for a base hit. Bouncer right back up the middle. Halverson underhand to first, not in time. Gerwitz with the speed beats it out. SEMO's got bases loaded with just 1 out. Affolter lines it right back up the middle. SEMO strikes first. Wrigley scores. Dennis slides around. 2-run single. Gerwitz is thrown out at third, but SEMO with a couple runs here in the second.
9-hole Brittany Affolter, welcome to the NCAA tournament and welcome to the game. Robin Heron, this is pitch middle in, driven up the middle. What a job by the sophomore to come in and barrel a ball. Arkansas well.
Chop to second. This is Halverson on to first to end the inning, but it's SEMO who strikes first. Moment not too big for the 4 seed. 2-0 SEMO going.
And her teammates respect her so much, and she's such a great role model for all the little girls here in Arkansas.
2-2, drills it deep, right center field, but it stays on the warning track. hangs up just enough for Gerwitz.
Hey, she's close to the plate. Hey, she's off the plate. Things like that. She has grown so much in her freshman season.
Swing and a miss out in front of the off-speed. First strikeout tonight for Holman, and
Through in the third time through for Patience Holman.
another 2-2. Kramer lifts it into right field, tailing towards foul territory, and a diving grab from Gerwitz. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Further review, the call for field's upheld, and out.
Love the emotion from
Tatum Gerwitz, the catch is made. Bounces out of the glove, but stays off the ground.
In 2 regular season meetings, SEMO was 0-2 against Arkansas, but they took the Razorbacks to extra innings as that ball is lined right at the right fielder. In full count pitch from Herron. Lifted, right side. Will it stay in play for Ellis in front of the SEMO dugout? Yes.
Softball. 64 teams, but it is anyone's game this year.
Foul tip straight back into the glove of Miller for the strikeout. They beat Missouri, a top 15 team in the country, on the road as Hedgecock skies it into center field. Hallowell with a long run, but she's there for the first out.
And we touched on this SEMO team and their record and how
Earlier tonight. 2-2 to Prigge, sits back on it, lofts it into the air, foul territory for the third baseman, Wrigley. 2 away. Johnson squares to bunt, lays it down the third base side. That took a wicked spin and died in front of Wrigley. 2 out bunt single for Johnson, who is speedy flying down that first baseline.
lead off the next inning with Nia Carter, who has been very hot as of late.
0-2 from Holman. Johnson does take off. The throw down to second is late, and that is the team-leading 12th stolen base of the year for Johnson. Carter floats it into left field. Affolter camps underneath it, and that ends the inning. 2-out bunt single and a stolen base. 1-2. Check swing, called strike 3. Off-speed Frozer, second strikeout for Robin Herron.
So no.
Villanova in game 1. 3 straight strikeouts for Herron dating back to the end of the third.
Who falls off the latest? Who can keep the intensity from pitch 1 to the last pitch?
Bounce to third, Gamble has it. That's a quick 1-2-3 inning. Halfway through the fourth, SEMO on top. Her base hits came from. So in 2022 and 2023, it was all on the outside corner of the plate. A lot more red spots, both outside corner, inside corner, all over the plate for Ellis. And she won't need to swing the bat as she earns a foul. Going to make sure I could hit the inside pitch. Halverson, high chopper to third. Wrigley on to second. They get 1. The turn is late. Anna Gamble launches it to left field. Plenty playable for Affolter, 2 away.
Hannah Gamble right now is seeing it well. With Division I softball and the ball is moving like crazy, it's a little harder than it looks, I imagine.
That's a walk for Miller, 2 aboard for Arkansas.
That's a really, really nice
All of college softball. Kramer drills it into left center field. It's a long run for Affolter, but it hangs up enough for her. 2 runners stranded.
Your point, the parity is there. and it's going to be a very fun postseason.
Chop to third. Gamble has plenty of time. One down. Yes, in terms of results against Arkansas, but they competed very well twice against them as Affolter's way in front of the 0-2, drop third strike, and the throw down for Miller. 2 quick outs. 1-2. Off speed came in and hit her. A 2-out base runner. Hard chopper over towards first. Diving play for Ellis. Lunges for the bag. Not in time. Hallowell beats it out for an infield single, and the inning continues. Start now Robin Herron. 1-0 is lifted into shallow right center field. Johnson's called off by Carter for the third out. Semo made it a little interesting, but no runs come across. Redhawks clinging to a 2-run lead. Isn't. Bottom 5 in Fayetteville, 8, 9, and 1 due up, and Rylan Hedgecock laces it into right field, all the way to the wall, and she strolls in with a leadoff double. Prigge, roller to the right side of the infield. That does the job to advance the runner 60 feet.
Hawks team now knocking on the door.
Lifted into center field, drops down in front of Hallowell. Arkansas's on the board. Johnson's into second, tying run and scoring position for the Razorbacks.
Johnson showing off all the skills. This time gets under a pitch. Paige Howell coming up, dives, a risky move. In this case scenario, that run is going to score no matter what. If I'm Paige Howell, and of course it's easy, hindsight's 20/20.
Hard bouncer through the hole on the right side. Johnson waved around. Arkansas has tied the game in the bottom of the 5th.
The dynamic duo at the top of this lineup. Reagan Johnson passes the bat to Nia Carter. Nia Carter stays hot, drills this ball through the 3-4 hole. You can forget about it. Johnson with the wheels will score. Gerwitz gets it into second base. And the Razorbacks have tied it up late. Maybe their nighttime against...
Bree Ellis goes after the first pitch, bounces it back through the middle. 3 consecutive base hits for the top of the order for Arkansas. Arkansas can come through with a clutch hit. Skied into center field. Collision, it's the second baseman, Rickerman, who holds on. Carter tags from second to advance to third. Freshman, Kennedy Miller. With the bases loaded.
And Noah, the biggest...
16 innings over the course of 3 games against Arkansas this season. 3-2 pitch. Miller earns the walk. Arkansas takes the lead on a bases-loaded walk. Still bases loaded. 9th batter of the inning for Arkansas as Kramer lofts it into center field for Hallowell. That's the third out, but a massive 5th inning for Arkansas to take their first lead of the game. Aaron has been locked down the last couple innings. Has retired 10 of the last 12 batters she's faced. And gets a swing and a miss here from Kat Sackett.
2 in the strikeout, but the approach is there, the aggressiveness is there for Aubrey Shore.
Roller to first, hops over the glove of Ellis and into foul territory. It's a base hit with 1 out in the 6th for Shore. Wrigley lines it right back to Herron, flips to first, double play!
Pitching staff, she'll work down in the zone, and she'll also pull the string on the changeup as well.
This is her 30th appearance of the season as Hedgecock grounds to second on the first pitch of the inning. One pitch, one out. Good start to the sixth for Simo.
Left it all out on the field here tonight, and this lineup has seen her 8-9 times and battled every single pitch.
Prigge rolls over to first, 2 quick outs in the inning.
And you can see the type of team.
4-pitch walk. One-two from Carney. Floated to short, grabbed by Dennis for the end of the inning. 3 outs to work with.
But hey, that's why Coach Mark Redburn gets paid the big bucks, and I keep my mouth quiet.
Carter on the dive makes the play.
Nia Carter, both sides of the ball. What a jump. Instincts off the bat. Diving catch. This one definitely did not touch the ground, Noah. What a play by Nia Carter. And you can feel it in the ballpark. That was huge, especially.
2-1 to Luna. Roller to short. Prigge on to first. Arkansas is 1 out away from advancing. One-two. Bradley rolls to third. Gamble up with it. Arkansas advances to take on Arizona tomorrow.
Long for this offense, but you have to circle the name of Robin Herron. Coming in early with the bases loaded, gives up the hit, but since that point was dominant. 5 punch outs, 5 innings pitched for Robin Herron. Put the team on your back and advance to Saturday.
3-2.